Hi, everybody. Kiddo, thank you for being my first.
Always. Always.
Gabi.
It's an honor.
Maya's so mad. Maya's so mad. Hi, everybody. I'm here with Kiddo today. Actually, wait, I forgot to put it with at Kiddo. No, I forgot.
Kiddo me. I'm not here. Totally incognito.
Kiddo. There you are. Found you. Hi, everybody. Hi, morning people. I was gonna go live at noon like I always do, but then I had a realization, as did Kiddo. Lala, Miss Lala, our bestie, our ride or die, is going to be doing her face reveal today, right, Kiddo?
Yes, and it's not just any face reveal. This is a face reveal for a chance to win big moolahs. Big
money, and that would mean the world to our good friend, you know? She already does so much, so, like, getting money in order to exist is big. Hold on one second, I just realized I forgot to turn off my air conditioning. Damn it. There we go.
You died.
There we go. I died. Don't worry. I'm good. Big money. So, it'll be a shorter stream than normal because I was gonna try to go live as soon as I woke up, but that was at 10 and I had made coffee and a breakfast sandwich. So 2 hours. We have 2 hours until the big countdown. So this is our hype train, okay? I want you to get hype. I want you to get excited because we're gonna go raid Lala and like just cheer the fuck out of her because she deserves the world, okay? And she's worked so fucking hard for everything she's gotten, and I want to be there for her because we need positivity these days. My God, do we need positivity? So we're gonna give it to you, okay? Because we love our friends.
Few days.
Yes, it's been a fucking rough. Forever?
Okay, listen. Have you seen the movie Ghost Ship where the opening is they're dancing and then there's that wire and then the one girl survives?
No, but it sounds fun.
so listen, they're all dancing on a ship, and this like 10-year-old girl's dancing on a ship too with them. And then for some reason, somehow, kind of like one of those Final Destination moments, a thin wire cuts across the entire boat's dance floor and chops everyone in half, except the girl because she was under the height for the rope or the wire or whatever. I feel like that's how the VTuber scene has been. You're just sitting there. Well, I don't have. It's so funny. I always am in the dark because I'm very proud of myself, but I don't have any drama pop up on my timeline. So then I hear it through the grapevine, and I see everything happening, and it's like I have to step outside of it, and I look, and I'm like,
it's like you get like flashbanged by it.
It is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's how it feels.
That's why my eyes are so wide. Look, I've seen so much.
My eyes have seen crimes. No. I think just being friendly and kind and yourself is what you need. And hanging out with the people that truly make you happy and just be happy. Just be good. Good thing we did not matrix bullet dodge on the wire, right? Like, as you go backwards.
Like, yeah.
Exactly. Oh, so I have a special scene for hanging out with Kiddo today. Hi, Zuchi.
I'm excited. What are you eating? What are you eating that you're not sharing? What is it?
I'm so hungry. I had to eat it. It is. Okay. I forget what brand it is, but they're instant, like, they're breakfast sandwiches that are like sausage, egg, and cheeses that you can buy in bulk. I forgot what the
It sounds like Jimmy Dean's or Jenny-O's.
It is Jimmy Dean's. It's Jimmy Dean.
It's Jimmy Dean.
And
it's gotta be Jimmy Dean.
It's like a little baby croissant, and it tastes so good and buttery when you put it in the air fryer. Oh my God, it's so good. It's been my new passion because I have to wake up at 6 a.m. for the cafe job, and it takes 2 seconds to make. Oh, Jimmy D's. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I'm finishing this up, and then I can take you to the new scene, because I think you'll appreciate it the most.
Croissant.
Croissant. Okay. Oh, another thing. Well, we have plans. We have so many plans. Kiddo and I have plans for Gundams. We have plans for a bunch of stuff that we're doing. I will not clip that audio. You can clip whatever you want. Clip whatever you want. Croissant. I'm gonna take you somewhere, and then we get to choose the music. You excited?
Oh, I'm excited.
This is the first time it's ever been used because I've been working on it for a while.
That was the first time. This is
You'll be my first. Here you go.
I'm ready.
It's gonna be on a delay for you to see it.
Holy 7th grade kid on my heart.
I thought you'd appreciate it. I
I am in love. Can I sit up on this couch? Am I proper?
Yeah, you're on it. You're on it. You're good.
Okay, good. All right.
Hold on, I want you to take up more of the couch. Hold on, you take up more of it. There we go.
There we go. Oh, yes. This is
Sans Megalovania Mad Time. Thank you so much.
Oh, my God. I feel like...
Sorry, what do you feel like? Go
I
ahead.
hear My Chemical Romance, and it's my pants are tightening. It's so much going on right now.
I have to turn the music on. That's exactly what I'm doing next time. So I've decided to show Gob Topic while we talk today because I said, you know what? Fuck it. I've never used this before, and the person who would appreciate it the most is you.
Listen, my whole outfit's based on my outfit is funny. People are like, oh, give me your in-depth lore. I'm like, listen, this is what I wore in high school, y'all. This is high school Hot Topic. Circa 2003 to 2007, Hot Topic was life.
Hold on.
And believe it or not, it used to be actual clothes, less memorabilia stuff.
Yeah, it used to be back in the day. Mm-hmm. Hold on one second. I have to refresh. Again, mix it up. I'm gonna scream. Sometimes mix it up. I love it dearly. And then other times, I didn't hear any of that. Did you guys hear anything when they followed? Probably not, because it did the thing again. All right, well. Sublime!
I'll practice that to real. I ain't got no crystal ball.
All right, let me get some music. I wonder if I type into YouTube music, if I type into YouTube music, Hot Topic, topic music, would it happen? And I'm sorry for those of you who are going to watch the VOD, you're not going to see it. Hot Topic. No, it's just going to say there's certain songs by Hot Topic. Okay. How would we type this in? How would we type this in to get the playlist we want for Hot Topic?
2000 emo.
All right.
MySpace.
2000 emo.
Gotta throw in an extra word. 2000 emo MySpace.
Oh, all right. Here we go.
I knew it. I knew it was there.
Oh, I'm going to share my screen so that way you can hear it at the very least. Live with me.
Oh, it's a live audio. Thank you, darling.
Thank you, darling. I'm too poor for that Spotify shit, so you're just here. I trust you won't dox me here. You can have this.
The fact that the first song playing is the Black Parade already.
Yeah, of course it is.
It speaks.
Of course it is.
I'm just sipping my coffee and thinking it's not a phase.
It's not a phase.
It's not a phase, chat.
It's not a phase, chat. Can you hear it, chat? I want to make sure that you are also comfortable. You're also comfortable. I got a new puppy? Hell yeah, I'm so happy you got a new puppy. Also, hi, everybody. Sorry, I forgot to go through the highs. Wait. Shit, hold on. I got to go back to
You got this.
the
You
screen.
got this.
Hold on. I'm walking all over the place. Hold on one second. Where is this scene? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. I had to make sure I was on the right scene. Okay. All right. Hi, Peter. Hi, Maya. Hi, McLean. Hi, Calix. Oh, I am thirsty. I'm drinking my coffee today. And what are you all drinking and eating this morning? I hope you've eaten. And if you haven't, I hope you're eating with us because we're going to chill out at Gob Topic while we wait for our bestie to go live for her first ever face reveal where it's on video. She's shown her face on like Twitter, but she has never actually like done a face reveal where she's talking like live. And so that's why we're super fucking excited. So we want to support the shit out of our friend. So I just saw my kiddo for the first time in person in a while. Oh, sweetie. That's so sweet. But we built Sonic the Hedgehog Lego sets. Way too fun. Oh, I'm so happy. I love Lego. Oh my God, I love Lego sets. Do you do Lego sets too, kiddo?
Listen, God, I have a pile behind me of things I'd like to do on Stand for my community. It's not by Lego, but I have the Gyarados Pokemon build. That's my Mega
I
want someone to build with.
I'll build with you. I'll build with you, bestie.
I'll build with you, bestie. That's why I'm excited.
You know I'm down. You know I'm fucking down. I just finished, well, not finished, but I did a lot of my room, so it looks beautiful, so I'm ready. I'm nearly convulsing from nostalgia hit. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoy, because I've had this scene made for no joke, I think 2 years. Because it was, when I debuted this model, it was actually going to have all of these rooms in the mall, and I have never used them. So I was like,
that is a cool idea. You need a food court.
I do. Oh my God. Wait, can I show you the scenes? Wait. They're not done. They're not done because I got really sick as I was making them and I could never debut them. So I have the food court. Hold on, wait. It's a okay. Sorry. Okay, I just explained to Kiddo that it was Benny's instead of Denny's. I photoshopped it, and then I made that bar at the bottom because it was going to be like an Otome game where you guys could take me to the Denny's in the mall.
On a date?
Yeah. Because you know how rare it was to have a fucking Denny's in a mall? Like, that's pretty bougie.
Listen, they tried so hard to get you to spend money at the food court. So when they had restaurants in the mall,
it was a thing. It was a thing.
That was fancy. I'll tell you what, Denny's is still fancy in my eyes. And
yeah, it still is. Hold on, I gotta change my outfit real quick. It doesn't fit the aesthetic. Hopefully this is.
I almost wish this couch had wheels. I'm not gonna lie. This way you could just wheel it into every scene.
Yeah, sorry, just wheel it around. I mean, I could in OBS like do the transition where they leave and then come back into every scene. I could do that actually.
The madness.
Just put Panda Express there and you'll make a pack.
Listen, right. I love that was where I went. I always got the fried what is it? Not fried rice. It's the noodles, the lo mein. I got the lo mein with the chicken and the egg rolls, and it was like $8 nowadays. That'll get you maybe one noodle.
It's one noodle ever, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna put an outline on me. It's so dark in here. Hold on one sec. I gotta get the aesthetic right. You guys have another thing was like, okay, you guys can hear the music, right? I just want to make sure you hear it. It's not too loud or drowning us out or drowning the music out. I want to make sure we're doing it because I want to have nostalgia day while we're waiting for Lala to go live. Because we're just excited. We're just we woke up with like the sun in our eyes. We were ready. We were so ready to support our friend. Hold on. So I've been using the. Have you used these yet, kiddo? The effects in Clip Studio.
I started using it with Resident Evil 2 because I was like, I'm playing this game where it's a little bit dark and rainy, and there's my bright ass cotton candy head popping out. I'm like, nah, we gotta fix this.
I want to see.
Gabby, is that your tail going crazy down there?
Oh yeah, when I get happy, yeah, I can pop it up if you want to see it.
I do. Pop it up.
Hold on, pop it up. Hold on. Tail up. Where is it? Tail. Hey, tail. Wait. Oh, it's because I'm in the effects. Hold on one second. Wait. Tail. Listen to me. Tail up. There we go. Okay, there we go. I'll have to move you back so that way you're not getting hit by it. It's so big.
What?
There we go.
I want to like latch on. I need to make you a little image that you can just clip onto your tail, and I just want to latch on. Like,
if you give me the PNG of yourself, I can put you on my tail.
My God.
I don't have that Fugi. Do you know that if you link your Fugi to VTube Studio and have Fugi Premium, I could put you on as an item through VTube
you gotta
Studio.
Pay for that. And
right, but you have to pay for that.
I was like, how would you do this to me?
I was so mad because I really wanted to do it. And I was like, no, I don't got money for that right now. I showed you my tail priest mod. Hi, chat. This is gonna be our nostalgia day. Hold on, I'm gonna change the name of this stream.
There you go, Gabi.
Nostalgia, and I spelled it wrong. Just know that I spelled it wrong on purpose. Shmoo, thank you for the tier 3. Who deserved the hugs? Thank you. Hold on, I'm gonna put kiddo on my tail real quick. So important.
Just I even gave you the open mouth PNG. That way it's
That's
like
right.
I want to hold it. It's just so fluffy.
The best part is that after I do this, hold on one second. After I do this, I have to pin it to my tail, which is the hardest thing in the world, but I will do it. Because it's moving. The hardest thing is pinning shit to this tail because it moves. Okay, there you are.
See, that's what you need. You need a bunch of little PNGs of your friends and just have us clipped to your tail.
I'm trying. This feels like what the doctor machine. Remember when you had to play Operation? This is what I'm feeling. Oh.
Maybe.
I can't smile.
Don't smile. Don't.
I got it. I got it. Wait, I should have put it behind myself. Shit. Now you're inside my mind. Hold on. Wait.
What's going on in there?
Got you. Oh my god, I had to grab you. Hold on.
Your hair smells good.
Thank you. Hold on one second. Is there a flash that keeps happening on the TV or on the background? I feel like there is, and I don't want it to like flashbang anybody.
I saw something just happen, but I think it was just when you put me in the garbage.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Just let me try to get you in the foreground. In the foreground.
I'm sitting here trying to determine what they've got at this hot topic here.
Oh shoot! I forgot to put it in the right folder. My bad.
See a lot of plaid.
I could take the filter off if you want to see the actual shit.
No, leave it. I'm enjoying this guessing game.
It's a guessing game of what's in that hot topic.
Right? Listen. What do you remember the most from Hot Topic?
Oh fuck! I remember the pants with all the chains, the pant chains.
Let me tell you. Are you
the
ready
trap
to
pants?
hear
Yes,
a
that's what they're
story?
called. Traps. Yeah.
I was in 9th grade, and my friend had introduced me to our ride home, which was a few grades older, and he was like a brother to her. But I thought he was so cool because he had his own Jeep. Now, I want you to imagine you slide. You know, when you get into a car, you slide in. So what I didn't know, what little old me didn't know with my trip pants.
That's it. Trip.
And my bondage straps is that my straps had hooked onto the bar of this seat. So we get to my house, and we're talking about prom and everything, and homecoming and all that, and homecoming was coming up. And, I asked, you going to homecoming? Yeah, he's like, I don't know, maybe. And I go, I don't know if I'm going either. I don't have a date or anything. I'm like, I'll think about it. And then, he's like, he's like, maybe we can go together. And I go, maybe. And I go, that would be kind of cool, huh? And then I slid out of the car. I was trying to act all cutesy. And I went to slide out. Now, it's a Jeep, so it's got a good few feet above the ground. Gabi, when I tell you, I didn't realize I was connected to the fucking car, and I hung off the side like a crane game. I fell over and hung off, and I boofed my forehead into the cement.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
So wait, it got worse. When you think it can't get worse, it always does. So I'm sitting here dangling like a damn crane game toy, stuck to his Jeep. I can't unhook my pants.
No.
So he had to come out of the car, face in my butt, and unhook my straps from the pants and help me. And needless to say, we never talked afterwards.
I don't know. I think I would have talked to you. If I saved you.
I didn't feel very, what do the kids say? I didn't feel very cash money.
I didn't feel really cash money, did I?
No, and I'm pretty sure my underwear showed, and it was my Walmart Hanes underwear, and I was just like, this is the worst thing in the worord, but hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I got a ride home. I guess I'm happy.
Riskless. Thank you for the drink. Pierogi pie. How's everybody doing this time? We're doing good. We're just chilling, listening to our Hot Topic bests, and just trying to, I figured we'd just do Nostalgic Day because we're doing a shorter stream because we want to support our friend Miss Lala. Actually, can we get shout outs for Miss Lala, my beautiful mods? Because she's going to stream it on her stream. Also, I got you on my tail and I love it because it looks like you're screaming out the top of it.
Screaming,
I love it. Yeah.
But see, that's what you got to do with guests from now on. Just put them in your tail.
Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. One of my favorite topics. I love that. No, so I was like one of those. So when I first went to high school, right, I wasn't sure what it was going to be because I came from a Catholic, middle school, a primary school. It was a primary middle school. So from kindergarten to 8th grade, I was in Catholic school. And then I was supposed to go to a technical school, but I got headhunted for basketball, actually. And I was a basketball player. And it turned out that I took the test, but my math scores were low and they were going to overlook it so I could play basketball. But then a new rule had been passed and they wanted my family to pay like $2,000 for Sylvan Learning Center so that way I could get my grades up before going to high school. And they were like, we can't afford that. Like, what the fuck? Like, you said the school, like, if she passed the test and she passed it. And they're like, well, it's a little low. And they wanted her for basketball. And we were like, well, fuck that. So I went to the local school instead. What is it called? Not the technical school, the public school. That's it, public. And so I played basketball for a year there, and it was so cliquey because everybody there had played in middle school in their team. And so they didn't pass the ball to me. The one time I did, I made the basket, and then they like critiqued me into hell because they didn't fucking want me to get the basket. So I was like, all right, so I guess I won't do this anymore, because I also loved musical. So I was doing musical, play, and basketball all at the same time. So I was like, I'm giving up basketball. I hate this. And when I gave up basketball, I got to lean deeply into my beautiful roots and become the punk, beautiful, wonderful woman I was. And I really liked this junior. Oh, actually, was he junior? Oh my God, he was. He was a junior. You're right. He was this junior, and we go on a school trip for choir, and we got to see Phantom of the Opera together. And he wanted to sit next to me, but my friend got the ticket next to me. So he was like, well, I wanted you to sit with your friend. But he asked me out at the end of the trip, and I got to live my punk goth thing in the city. It was really cute.
Sounds so charming.
Yeah.
Hold on. That is much better, my child. Why is your shirt on backwards? What do you mean? Your shirt's on backwards.
It's Soup Kitty.
Just flip it. It's backwards. You don't.
Soup Kitty, your shirt's on backwards.
Your shirt's on backwards. That's the tag.
I'm still adjusting things in the background, everybody.
Because I am in a fluffy tail. You go.
Yeah, you are.
I thought you would have like. Go brush your teeth.
Hold on, I thought you would have like little claws digging into her.
I do have claws digging into her tail. Go brush your teeth from that claws digging into you. Come on.
Next time I'll put Soup Kitty in there too.
Sorry.
No, I love that.
I'm so sorry.
I know you have a kid. That makes sense to me. Little man's forget to check the tags. I'm like adjusting things in the background on the fly. I put the VCR like thing on top of it. I put this beautiful blur. Like I'm doing all of this stuff on the background because I've never adjusted it. Like this is what it looked like when I made it. So I'm excited to make it. Oh, so yeah. Oh, wait. I forgot the board. What I was trying to tell you was that because I was shiny and new and they thought I was the new girl because they had never seen me before because I was from Catholic school, I got asked out so much in the first, I think in the first 3 months, I got asked out 12 times. 12 times. And I said yes to 3 of them, and they were so that they lasted maybe less than a week because they were like insane. One kid like broke his arm, and then to show me how cool he was and that it didn't hurt, he whacked his arm into a trash can, and I was like, yeah, maybe you don't want to be together anymore. It was great. Yeah. And then I was a little bit more selective after that. Okay, wait, kiddo, did you have the fake hair that clipped into your hair?
I did. I'm not proud, but I did, and it was black and red. I remember people always were like, how did the girls dye their hair like that? It's not dye, it's clips.
They're clips. Oh no, I saw pictures of myself because I would put a bun, like my hair would look like this actually, but a bun at the back of my head, and I would swish it around so that way the tail of my hair would be frizzed, like not frizzed, but like sprayed out of the bun, and then each of those pieces I had clipped in hair, so when I twisted it, it would have my hair and the hair like in different colors coming out of the bun, and that was my look. That was like my look. I entered a Pepsi contest, and I still have the wallet to this day that has a chain, so any of my pants could be in wallet chain pants. Yes, wallet chains. I know you guys know wallet chains.
It's funny. There was always two arguments. One, someone was gonna pull the wallet chain and steal your wallet, or two, you were gonna beat someone with the wallet.
All right, which one of you bought the Naruto head chain? How dare you? I did buy a Naruto headband, but I didn't buy it from Hot Topic. I bought it from a convention in a broken down church.
Had the Naruto jacket, the track jacket, and I never wore it because it was not my color. It was orange, and as a Hispanic, I looked like a damn tangerine, and I couldn't do it. So I ended up reselling it to one of my friends who worked it better than I ever could.
I love that. Complete with chain. Did you all had monthly fire drills? We had a monthly active shooter and drug. Yeah, we didn't have those. I lived in a small town in mid-Michigan, low crime rate. Not sure why. We definitely had like fire drills. We still had fire drills because that stuff. I was young, so it was like very new after 9/11. You know, like it was very like I remember that. You know, but like that was geez. Oh God. Libby, spilling the fashion tea. Listen, all right, listen. What did I find recently? So the reason why I'm so nostalgic is because I just Marie Kondoed all of my shit.
Hold on.
And, yeah.
I was looking for something for you, Gabi, and the fact that I found it.
Please. Oh no, we would have been best friends. We would have been best friends.
We would have had our little emo car.
I had that. Oh my God, I had that exact fucking wristband. That wristband. I have that. I had that. I wore it all the time.
I'm telling you, it would have the emo. It poured.
Your hair. I love it. Chat. I just saw Kiddo in all of Kiddo's glory. Hot Topic sheet. I have to find my pictures. I have to find my pictures. I'm gonna scream. You look so good.
It was the dark times.
It was the dark times. Hi, Cookie. Or Hot. Yeah, they still exist. Hot Topic still exists. Actually, I get the best earrings at Hot Topic all the time. I go for their jewelry.
Need gauges or something. Like, I actually used to have my ears gauged. I just
Kiddo lore.
Took them down.
We're learning the Kiddo lore.
Just hitting me at all the right places.
I know, right? Oh shoot, I forgot. Did you want to stream together to tell your chatters? I forgot to ask. Fuck. If you want to.
Listen, this is special. Some of my chatters are sleeping, okay?
Oh,
it's okay.
Okay. I just want to make sure I totally forgot. Okay. Sorry. What was it? I was going to say something about I forget.
Look at the emo. Do you see the emo? Can you feel the emo?
I feel it. I hear. So, right. No, I Marie Kondoed. So not only did I find my old sketchbooks as a kid, but I found like me being cringe as a teenager and like my old poems and like art with poems that I did. And I was losing my goddamn mind, kiddo. Like I saw them and I read them and I was like, I was cringe, but I was free. And back then I couldn't hide my power levels. So was I running around the halls? Like, did I Naruto run? Maybe once or twice. But But I was known as like, I was a very friendly person. So I was when I graduated, I was actually voted most unique. Actually, I wanted to get most friendly, but ironically, the girl who got chose as like friendliest was the girl who threatened to beat me up freshman year.
Wow.
Yeah, because I sat behind her. And I gave her a paper wrong. And I didn't know what that meant. And I was like, what do you mean I gave it to you wrong? And she goes, you gave it to me wrong. And she cornered me outside of the classroom and told me she was going to beat the shit out of me. And at the time I had a friend that was taller than me. He was like, do we have a problem here? And she was like, I guess not. But watch yourself, bitch. And then like left. And I was just like, so when I saw her in the yearbook as friendliest, I was like, I lost to the girl who literally threatened me freshman year.
That's horrifying.
But at least I got most unique. I'll take it. I was definitely the person who was in different friend groups, but I was like I was in like every like after school activity. I had a lot of energy. So I would like run from like yearbook club to key club to musical to world cultures club. I helped make. I went to choir and after school, so I had like I was in jazz choir. I think it's called jazz choir. Yeah, I did talent shows. I did. What else did I do? Oh my goodness. Oh, I helped start a Japanese culture club, and it was just an excuse for us to watch anime in the library on the big screen. But we did also learn how to use chopsticks and learn Japanese culture as well. But it was mostly just an excuse.
I need to flex here. Are you ready to see these arms? They're gonna flex.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm ready to see your big, beautiful guns.
When I was in 10th grade, I was the vice president of the Yu-Gi-Oh club. And then for 11th and 12th grade, I was VP and then president of the anime club.
I love that.
Pretty impressive record.
VP of the anime club. I was co-founder and VP of the anime club.
There you go. So what's nice about it, and what people, they don't do it anymore, but like Funimation used to have it where if you registered your club, they would send you an anime with like a disc with a few episodes of animes coming out.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and they'd send it each month. And it was really neat. Teeth brushed, hair done, glasses.
I don't have hair.
You have hair. Go get your glasses done before I beat you. Go.
Soup Kitty's the best. I love Soup Kitty.
He's like a minute behind. He's got 1 minute left.
Didn't know we were talking to royalty. Hi, Alien. How are you? Hi, Zeta. Hi, Ragna. I got into the student council by running against the empty space a kid who literally didn't go to my school. Oh, my God.
Oh, but no, I felt pretty fancy.
Oh, I was also president of choir.
My trip pants. I was in choir, too. Yes! I was an alto.
I was at the time I was a second soprano, mezzo soprano. But when I got older, I got
was that your old school hoodie that I found at the.
So when a little man went to go visit Granny, he found my anime club hoodie.
That's so cool. Why don't you wear it? Did you take it? Did you take it, Soup Kitty?
I told my mom to burn it.
Oh no!
With your old school on it.
Yeah, you could burn it. Burn it.
No, I want it. Bring it home.
It was so funny, and so my mom sends me a picture, and it's my son wearing my high school hoodie, and I was like, burn it. My son's like, no, it's beautiful. It has my name, my old nickname in the back, and I hated it.
Oh so my God, I'm so jealous.
Good decisions. I love you.
Make good decisions.
Cat for you.
Make good decisions. Make good decisions. I love you.
That's literally every day. Make good decisions, please. I can't take much more.
I'm trying to give myself an outline. I'm trying to debate what color the outline should be. Maybe purple. Maybe purple. There we go. Let's see if the outline works. Oh, wait. Ooh. Oh, wait, shit. Hold on. There we go.
Whoa, you're a bit cloudy. There we go.
Yeah, I gotta fix it. I gotta fix it. Hold on. I feel like it should be red because of the background. Hold on.
Background sign. Yep.
Yeah, right? Like, it's gotta be...
The lights would be that horrible red that was trying so hard to be red, but it was really just a shade of orange.
Oh, I understand what's happening.
It matches your eyes!
Yeah, it does. Where the heck? Okay, wait. Oh, I'm doing backlight. That's what I want. I don't want. I want outline. Where the hell's the outline? Oh, wait, is it striped? Whoa. Okay, no.
Ooh, hey, technically you don't get more punk than that right there.
That's true.
Those stripes. Those stripes. Listen, you have stripes.
Hi, Johnny. Right, oh my God, yeah. That's just a lot going on, though. That's like so much going on. I was trying to see if I wanted an outline of... Hold on. That might be too white. Hold on. Maybe like a gray. I wanted to pop a little bit.
I'm trying not to laugh. I'm too white.
Said us never.
Just stares at you. Stares at you. I'm too white.
I'm too white. Okay, that doesn't look that bad. This gray makes me pop like a little bit, right? On the edge.
You definitely, you're edgy. Get it? Edgy.
I'm still trying to do the backlight. The backlight needs to be red. Hold on. There's the red, and now I just have to fix the direction. Sorry, I'm trying to make this lighting. Like, okay, direction. Come from the sign. Except when I like how my tail does interact with it. So there.
Listen,
perfect.
I'm thrown around so much.
And then model darken. There we go. Look, we're doing it. Look at that. Look at that beautiful redness from the sign.
Yes.
Oh my God. All right. See, there we go. I wanted to get some strength, there we go. I love working with this. This is actually really fun. Okay. And then the last thing I wanted to fix, I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff at the same time. Don't mind me. Oh my God. I like the nostalgia is hitting me so hard right now.
I'm trying not to laugh, giggle, snort might come out because he's like, the song just was like, a box of razor blades. I was like, stop it.
Razor blades. Yeah, actually. Stop it.
Stop it. Just,
Stop. I found a comic of me at a convention. So I used to go to conventions all the time. And I remember when I was 15, I went to my first convention. And it was in a broken down church in Pennsylvania.
There's an irony there, and I'm just giggling.
Right. And then I think it was called ZentronCon, and then eventually it became ZenKaiCon, which I think still exists in King of Prussia Mall. Where is it now? Hold on. ZenKaiCon maybe. ZenKaiCon.
I think.
Yes, it still exists. It still exists. Oh my God, now they're in Lancaster. Oh my God, that's so far. Oh my God, no. So, ZenKaiCon started as ZentronCon in a broken down church in Philadelphia.
What was your first cosplay ever?
Lust, FMA.
You know what's fun? Do you know what my first cosplay ever was? It was with my best friend.
Yeah.
And I remember we borrowed one of my mother's church dresses for it.
Yeah.
I was Edward Elric, and she was my mom. She was Cousin.
I love that, Cousin.
See, FMA, I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
But I didn't. So I would not look good with blonde or a blonde wig. I'm telling you right now. So I just braided my own natural hair. Look, we're gonna be the Hispanic Edward Elric. I transfused my hair.
I did the same thing though. I have super curly hair. So Lust, I was like, well, she has a wave in her hair. That's good enough. I used my natural hair for Lust because I didn't have money for wigs. I didn't know where to get wigs. You know, back then, if you wanted any contacts or any of like that, you had to wait months, if not
wigs were expensive.
Oh my God, they were so expensive back then. And contact lenses, I remember Yoruichi was like my second cosplay ever from Bleach. And I waited for at least 3 months before the convention for cat eye contacts. And they were the hardest things in the world. They hurt my eyes so bad. I was like, by the end of the con, my eyes were bloodshot red. And
I'm laughing because my second cosplay was Byakuya from Bleach.
Are we just twinning?
We're twinning. We're following a pattern. But let me tell you, it was not as easy as today. You didn't have a lot of the little knick-knack, paddywhack things you could do things quick. Like Byakuya's hair things.
Oh, no.
Let me tell you, I ended up with super glue on my scalp.
Super glue
because I had actually put those hairpin things on my hair. I gelled my hair back, pinned them down, and then threaded my front bangs. It was horrifying, but it looked good. It looked good. I looked good. I was living my best life.
Cosplay is costume play. If you're having fun, you're doing it right. It's cool to be accurate, but if someone gatekeeps out there, they could go to hell. Exactly. Back then we didn't have the tools to make the best things. Like people were just starting to make props. We didn't have Warbler. We didn't have like the cool tools to make foam. Like people were using what they had. I was mostly a closet cosplayer, which I would go to thrift stores and get things that I could modify to make my costumes because that's all I had. And I did not have the skills to make stuff from scratch. Like I'm no Miss Lala who can make it or Aki who can make an entire outfit. Like I couldn't do that back then. I didn't have the time. I was going to school. I worked 3 jobs so I could go to college, you know? So back then I just had to work what money I could put aside for it. And then we'd have to pay for the hotel room. I'd squeeze like a clown car. Within each hotel room, we had like 10 people, and everybody had like one person. Oh, my one friend loved being under the desk. Whenever there was a desk, she was like, "That's mine." If there was a closet that was large enough, someone would sleep in there. Usually, the person who would snore and knew that they snored would go in the closet. One time, I had a kid sleeping in the bathtub. But you had to get up really early because guess what? All the cosplayers are going to fucking shower before they go out.
And you had to get makeup on. And like, okay, so my big hoo-ah costume, because I actually so I had set a goal for myself when I was in like high school. These were high school dreams, okay? High school.
Oh, geez,
and I was like, I want to win a cosplay competition at a major convention. I went to MetroCon and I actually bought my Riku, Organization 13 Riku with the blindfold, and I won fan favorite, and that was it. And then I went to college and I used that costume and I won again, and I was like, you know what, that's it, I'm retiring.
I'm retiring on top. Hi, good luck.
My dream is done. And I loved it. But
I love that.
Had to, like, let me tell you, okay, I had to suit up for that thing. I did the duct tape method. Now let me tell you,
the duct tape method. Oh my god!
Back in the day, they didn't have pre-made costumes. You either got it off eBay from another country and had them take your measurements. You found someone in the U.S. who charged a lot because it wasn't a big scene, and fabrics are really pricey. Mm-hmm. And they didn't have like the little pre-made cosplay things you can just buy now and put on your throne. No. So I will never forget the duct tape method. And what it was is they didn't have binders, okay?
No.
And as someone who loved crossplaying, what you do is you take a towel, a really fluffy towel, and then you took strips of duct tape, and you put them along the towel. Then you said a prayer to God.
Then you said a prayer.
You had one of your homies who you very much trust. You said, listen, you're about to see my boobies. I'm going to close them off so you don't. But I need you to wrap me. But you had to do it properly. Because believe it or not, if you people think you tape boobs down. If you tape them down, you're not going to be able to breathe.
No.
You have to tape them like squished up in the center and up. It's weird.
Yeah,
and you have to do it.
And you have to protect your nip nops. If you don't protect your nip nops, you're gonna rip those fuckers right off.
Rip your nip nops off.
Oh, so bad.
Here, like I'm laying on the bed against these toweled pieces of freaking duct tape, and then I got them on, and then you take the ace bandage and you go over it, and then I had and then I'm in Florida weather, and it's the summertime, because it was MetroCon 2007, and that bitch was hot, and here I am like an idiot, with a long-haired silver wig and a leather organization coat, dying. So every few minutes, my friends, mind you, I'm also blindfolded,
oh my
so
God.
my friends would have to waddle me over to the little ledge. You'd have random fangirls. Let me tell you, don't touch people if you don't have permission. Because I was blindfolded and I'd hear, and I'd be tackled, and I'd literally just be like a dead cockroach on the ground, just kind of twitching, and my friends would be like, you can't do that, they can't breathe, and I'm just like,
That was before all of the rules went in place that you couldn't touch cosplay was not consent. That was the time of yaoi paddles and glomping. That was the time of people would see you.
Have oars that said, what was it? It was what is it? Top bottom.
But it was wait.
Uke and seme. And you had giant, people would buy, and these weren't just paddles. These were flipping oars.
Full wood. They were wood, and they hurt.
Wood.
And they would just slap you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, what is glomping? Okay, so that's run, jumping, and hugging. So literally, you would hear that squeak that kiddo did, where it did cut out, where it was like, which is you would hear the cosplay, and then someone would tackle jump you out of nowhere onto the ground. It was a tackle hug.
Yes, like that.
And it was before it was illegal. It's been illegal for at least 20 years. But it's been illegal, and so that would happen at cons. If you cosplayed something, you had to have your friends basically protect you from glompers and from yaoi paddlers, because if you were in a yaoi ship or something, they would hit you with paddles. To tell you that they loved your character, and that shit hurt. They were made of fucking wood.
It was a genuine paddle for a boat, mind you,
for an actual boat.
Canoe.
Yeah,
it was a wooden paddle.
It was a wooden paddle. Okay, so listen to your old timey nerds. It was hard out here. Old time nerds.
And they didn't have drinking stations like they do now, or repair rooms. No. That was a luxury, okay? So not only did you have people randomly running at you and they think it's all funny with the culture going, glump! No, you had the people who, sweet baby Jesus, a bar of soap does a lot, and then they rub up on your costume, and then you have a patch on your costume that just smells forever.
Ever.
And it was a lot. And I was like, you know what? I won. I'm done. Hands down. Nope. I don't want to die. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, they were supposed to be a display item, but people used them against each other. Yep.
They did.
Yep. It was illegal, but they didn't really have like a ways to enforce it really, like in the beginning, because the cons were very small. Like, yeah, Comic Cons and stuff were kind of big at the time, but like when you went to a convention, usually it was a handful of people, a lot of volunteers, like not a lot of organization. I mean, now the big ones don't have that much organization anyway, but like back then it was very hard to know exactly what was going to happen. And then there was like the call and responses, the security, like all of these things weren't in place yet. Like you had to have your friends make sure you didn't get groped, you know? You had to make sure your friends stand by. There were so many times where when it did get crowded, I'd have my one friend stand behind me, because if I was wearing like shorts or something, I knew that they'd see it, me get groped, or like someone like try to like put their hand around me and take me somewhere, you know? So like it was very like when you went cosplaying with a group, it was like an unspoken like rule that you were staying with your friends, that you were going to be safe with those friends. Like if a friend was going with a different group, all of your friends would turn their heads like, where the fuck you going? We had our cell phones, but we'd be like, okay, so what time are you gonna head back? We would give them the time, so if they're not back before that time, we know to look for that asshole, you know? Like we're like, oh, what time? You know, like it was an unspoken rule. Like we did not have that access, you know?
And then they had what was it? It was usually either a Friday night or a Saturday night. Most conventions did it Saturday nights, but there was the rave.
The rave. Oh my God.
Big thing. But it was also horrifying. Like I know I went to a convention called JaCon, and they had to shut it down because after the hentai party, they merged into the rave, and someone had filled a water gun filled with mace. And was shooting it in people's eyes. And it was horrible. Believe it or not, they're stupid people. they're there amongst us.
See, oh my God.
But there weren't rules. And like that's why now there's luckily rules, because hotels would get upset because they would be damaged.
That's insane.
It was crazy.
So Otakon actually got kicked out of Baltimore, not only because of the fact that it was over like sized, like it got too big, right? So I went to Otakon for like 10 years, and it got so large that it had to move to Washington, D.C. But before it moved to Washington, D.C., they actually were trying to get Otakon closed down in Baltimore because there were these huge, beautiful fountains in Baltimore. Baltimore's like a very cool water city, very like port city, and they have fountains all over town. Next to the convention, there's the biggest fountains, and that's where people would cosplay, take pictures. That's why it was beautiful. Why it was at night after the raves, people started pouring like bubbles and shit in it,
and the glow stick juice to make it light up.
To make it light up and stuff, and it would ruin it because then that would go back into the water system, go to all of the other ones, and it would cost like a ridiculous amount of money. They would do so much shit, and it would cost the city more money. But they also like it was like this precarious thing because Otakon was getting bigger. Every town that had like a big convention had this really weird precarious position where Otakon and the nerds were bringing in so much money that if they did kick them out unfairly, then they'd lose money. And at the time, there were very little like conventions to go to. So Otakon had this like very hard like conversation with like the Baltimore committee, and they eventually moved to Washington, D.C., where it's a lot more regulated and better. But yeah, that was exactly what happened. I had to like save a friend from getting arrested because she was in the area of that.
And it's really, and this was the other issue. So a lot of places, like even during Halloween and stuff, they'll say you can't wear the mask in the building. Well, you're at a cosplay convention.
What are you gonna do?
10-4 Naruto just ran from the streets. I think he went to Waffle House with Sasuke. Hold up, you know. It was hard. And so you have this area where people are allowed to dress up, and then they have prop weapons. Well, some people didn't bring prop weapons. So then that became a thing where it's like, I don't know if they've changed it, but during the end of my cosplay days, all I remember was if you have a real weapon, it has to be foamed and zip-tied closed.
Yes.
If you're bringing, like, I don't know if now it's just you can't bring any, but it was an insane time. They were trying to figure out how things would go, and sadly, there's people who would push the limits, people who would jump in the pools with their costume. Like, there's so many heiress that tried to do the water floating scene.
Oh my god, so many.
But then you'd have issues where, like, the paint would come off because, remember, it wasn't, people were still learning.
Yeah.
So paint would come off, prop pieces would come off in the pools, and then they'd leave it.
Yeah, they would always leave it, and it would be, like, so annoying and so... It would trash the city, really, and unfortunately, we'd have to deal with it the next year, you know, because there would be new rules, there would be, like, so much shit that's happening at the same time. Oh, shoot, I just messed that up. Fuck. But, yeah, and so, like, every year you had to deal with what last year did to the entire thing. It was annoying. It was really, like, unfun half the time for that. Hold on, I'm trying to adjust this so that way.
Sasuke, that's Goku. Can you describe the perpetrator? They had like 6 foot of blonde hair. I think they went by Vegeta.
Virginia. Damn, I don't know. It could have been one, but I don't know if it was. You know. Color add. Let me see if I can do it this way.
I think the grossest experience I had was that, I'm telling you, because a lot of the times I think,
oh, that didn't work.
They think that the harassment happens only to the ladies.
Oh no!
But as someone who used to crossplay, especially when I did Riku and I didn't talk, and you're only seeing my chin bone, and let me tell you, ladies can be crazy too, because I'll never forget the one girl who I thought it was my friend, and this is where the buddy system was very important. But my friend had bent down to tie her shoe. She was my Kyrie. And I'll never forget, this girl stuck a lollipop in my mouth, Gabi. And then put it in her mouth. And I was like, what? I'm like, and I was like, huh? And I literally, I couldn't see because I had my blindfold on because I was Organization Riku. And I was like, hey, and I remember my best friend's name is Lisa. I'm like, Lisa? Lisa's like, huh? Hey. And then I heard a fight going on. I lifted back my blindfold. She was like, now I've got a piece of Riku with me. And I was like, I never wanted to shrivel up and go home so fast in my life. I went back to my hotel room. I scrubbed my teeth. I laid down in that bed, and my friend just looked at me and goes, are we going to be okay? I
don't think so. I don't think I am going to be okay. That exact, like... I have a little piece of them with me had happened to me, but not to that extent. There's no.
Don't feel it today. Rocks back and forth. Gabi.
I had people like steal shit from my plate when I ate at the food court to say I have a piece of, but like I had a piece of you with me, but never put something in my mouth. Never. Oh my God. Someone took a piece of my costume once, but like, yeah, no. Holy crap. Hi, Toku.
It's not a safe place back then.
No, it was not. It was very much not. Oh, shit. Why are you getting bigger? I'm just trying to fix you. I'm trying to fix this chat. Oh, there it goes. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it was a tough time back then. I'm just going to say it. It was a tough time back then. Holy shit.
I feel bad because I've been asked before. Like, people will ask
Thank you for the follow.
Like, are you going to a convention? Do you go to anime conventions? I'm like, no. If I wanted to contract something, I would just, I've got my kid in the public school system. He will bring home diseases and viruses for me, and I will get sick that way. I am not going to a convention. I can't. I'm too horrified after. And it's funny because even though they've changed, I'm still scarred from what I remember. Looking at you, MetroCon, JaCon, MegaCon. I'm on to you.
But that's the thing, the thing is, we always knew that when we went to conventions, there was a chance that we'd get con crud. Oh my God, stop. What is happening over there? Don't worry about it.
It's a rainbow.
Ooh. Apply to image. Okay. Ooh. Don't be that fast though.
Can
we be less fast?
Crap.
Can we be less fast? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I think it got faster instead of slower. Hold on one second.
Oh my God. Gabi,
sorry. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to just pause it.
But it's sad because conventions, while Gabi fixes her rainbow.
Yeah, please keep talking.
Conventions can be fun. They really can. It's just back in the day when they were first setting up, I was so messed up from them. I'm like, I'm not doing this again. And then it's fun because now I have my son and I get to dress him up for like Halloween. But also as an old lady, I'm like, that statue they're trying to sell for $180, I could find that on Amazon for like $60. They're just double pricing it because it's a convention.
Oh my God, why is this? There we go. Okay, now it's slow. I was trying to get it slow so that way it would look like the neon signs, but
yes,
but it was but it was like, for some reason it was going so hard and I don't know why.
Oh, it looked like a rave.
For a second, yeah. I don't want to flashbang anybody, but
yeah, I'm telling you.
There we go. That looks cool. I think that looks cool. All right. What else, what are other things that were crazy for me? Okay, one time, people loved taking picture of their favorite characters eating. So like it would be like me as Yoruichi, like sitting at a table and trying to eat, and someone would take a candid picture and be like, it's like she's eating, or she's like having Starbucks, and I'd be like, I was not prepared. Like, you probably got the most ugly photo of me while I'm like half downing a pizza and a Starbucks. Like, I was just like, as a kid, I was mortified, and they never asked permission or anything like that.
I think the worst was when you were in the bathroom.
Oh my God, yeah. They would try to take
awkward.
pictures of you. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, because sadly, you'd have there are people who are perverted. You know, and
not
you
great.
You'd have some people who'd be like, haha, because I put this maid dress on, I can now go in the girls' bathroom. So then the mind you, it's still a hotel. It's a convention center, but it's still a hotel. You've got people coming in and out that are not into anime. So then you hear people screaming. Or then it was difficult because you had people with all these costume parts, and you had to put your butt in that little tiny stall. So you're asking your friend, hey, I need you to help me. I can't, my butt cannot reach the porcelain throne.
Yeah, no. Oh, we have 17 seconds till I ad. So why don't we take a quick break? We're going to take a quick ad break. 3 minutes. Oh, you know what? We can just talk through it. I don't care. We're gonna talk through it. But at least we'll know when it starts. Okay, everybody. So we have 3 minutes from this moment now. Well, shit. I tried to press it, but I think shit. I didn't press it. Okay, it'll happen at any moment within the next minute because it says ad starting soon, and now I'm screwed because I don't know when it's gonna start. So I don't have a choice.
Did I ever tell you about the guy I dated in college?
Burning con.
Let me tell you, he was a con bunny.
Excuse me?
Do you know what a con bunny is?
No, is he like a booth babe? Is it like a booth babe?
The male and female and non-binary pals we have that like to go to cons and hook up with people.
Oh!
But I didn't know that the person I was on a date with was a con bunny. And Gabi, I wish I was lying. I'll never forget. Some of my chat has heard this.
I'm so excited.
I didn't know. I was working at the local sushi restaurant under the table. It was college, and it was Halloween, so we did a little cosplay night, and I met him.
Oh, it's starting. Sorry. Wait. I want you to say the story, but now half of the people won't hear it.
Listen,
wait.
If they want to hear this, they gotta subscribe.
Subscribe. Okay, wait. Hold on. Thank you.
Subscribe.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, that's it. If you're subscribed, you get to hear this. But I'll never forget, he had asked me on a date, and I was like, hey, that's, okay, I'll be off work and everything. Well, we went on our date, and it was the next week. So mind you, it was not Halloween anymore. And he was in normal clothes, I was in normal clothes, and we went to IHOP. We had our good lunch, and then I came back to his house. It was getting later in the day. And then he goes, I got a surprise for you. And I go, oh? He goes, don't come in the room till you start hearing music. I was like, okay. I've never wanted to cry more in my life. So I heard this Gawked Vanilla. I'll never forget the song. Gawked Vanilla started playing, and it was him in an L costume, sitting like L on his desk, biting his finger, with a balloon, quote unquote, in his mouth. I've never felt so awkward in my life, and I'm just sitting here. I'm like, does this happen after IHOP dates? What was in my iced coffee? It was horrible.
Oh my God. I could only imagine, the shock. I
want you just to imagine. This is your first date. Okay?
Yeah. I'm imagining it.
And
I'm
you
seeing
just see
it.
this person sitting like Elle. If you've ever seen Elle from Death Note, they have that little crouch sit that they do. But imagine that on his desk with and then and I was so like, Mama didn't prepare me for this when I went to college. I was not ready. I was not ready. I was just like let me hold on. I'm gonna find this. This song has haunted me since that day. I cannot listen to this song like without just falling over.
Wait, hold on.
I said
we're gonna put it on right now. Hold on 1 second.
It was just
Beano! Hold on. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi. We had to say bye. Wait. Had to say bye no to Beano, so we're here to say hi, OT.
That's cute.
Oh my God. Hi everybody. We're talking about like our days at Hot Topic and cons back in the day and all of our horror stories of like first dates. Oh my God. Hi, Vito. Hi. We're about to listen to a song that just accompanied a story from Gact Vanilla. Oh my God. God, Vanilla. Oh my God. Hold on.
And you know what Vanilla was, and it was not the ice cream, okay?
No, it was not.
The video, it is just too much. And he had that full screened playing. And I just remember I sat there and I was like, they don't tell you this before you go to college, man.
I'm so excited. All right, we're gonna listen to this song so that way we can have flashbacks for our good friend. There we go.
Oh gosh. But you have to. Are you watching the video, Gabi? You got to see what he does.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In that video.
I did
he
not.
Throws his hair. He thrusts.
Wait.
I hated it. Oh God, it burns the ear holes.
I saw Gact though. Cheesy. I did see Gact live in Otakon as well.
No, stop it!
Oh my God, yeah, he's gone through a lot. There's a lot of flashing lights.
Let's just listen. He's just thrusting and holding. And then you got to imagine this grown-ass man dressed up as Al in front of him.
So wait. But hi, Vito. What were you up to? Wait, Raiders. We'll put this on the screen for you. But Raiders, what were you up to? I know you have to leave. What was everything going? Thank you so much for the follows. Thank you so much for the raid.
In Norway.
They don't have Hot Topic in Norway?
Bino says they don't have Hot Topic in Norway.
I'm so sorry you don't have Hot Topic in Norway, because that's so
an experience. It's like a Waffle House.
Yeah, it's like a Waffle House. You have to have you have to experience it to exist, you know? Like it's so it needs to happen. It's one of those things that, well, the past Hot Topics were very different from the current ones, but you can always get good jewelry there even to these days. Hold on. I'm gonna put it up on the screen so everybody can exist at the same time. Hold on. Yeah. No, we're gonna.
Happy why?
Hold on. Gotta make sure there's no ads or anything. Wait, 1 sec. What's a Waffle House? Oh my God. Not a Waffle House either. Nothing. The Hot Topic pilgrimage. 1 second. We're listening to nostalgic music while we talk about our old days, but our back in the day days. Hold on. Oh, stop. Go. Oh my God.
You're watching me shorts on Maine Coons just to bleach my eyes for a moment.
Yeah, do that. Do that. But yes, welcome in. I hope you had a lovely stream. Does it say? Oh, you're playing Expedition 33. I'm going to play that tomorrow on stream, actually. I'm going to play that tomorrow. I'm very excited. Okay, hold on. Okay, before this song plays, hold on. I'm so sorry. I know why did it start that over?
See ya,
okay.
Marching
Band. Okay, here we go. Let me... It's good. Oh, I can't wait to play it. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Hold on. I'm gonna show the video that Kiddo is talking about really quickly. Hold on 1 second. The Gact Vanilla music video. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Ah, no.
There we go. Why is it so big? Why? Stop it.
Oh my God.
Stop it.
Now it's
so
really
big.
in the face.
Wait. Hold on. There we go. I'll put it over. I'll put it in the corner above you right there.
Why? Why?
There we go.
I hate
it. You can't hear it because I forgot to.
That's perfect. Nope. That's
okay.
Perfect.
Flashing warning, by the way, because these videos didn't have anything like that. Wiggling. Ready for the wiggling. And I hope you guys can hear it. Hold on.
No. No.
Macarino pepperino, thank you.
Well, he just the girl doesn't even. What's the point of the girl? It made no sense.
She's just walking. She's just walking.
He never did. That's it. Okay, it was like some kind of mating ritual for nerds.
It does feel like a mating ritual for nerds.
With this guy just sitting there like L trying to get me. I don't know what he was trying to do.
Hold on.
Pheromone maxing or something, but it was so bad. It was
take the logo off. There we go. It's like we're watching it together.
No, it's
gagged. No. Don't worry, it's gagged. Oh my god. Which Final Fantasy is this? This is the past. I saw this man live at a convention once.
They used his face for what? Final Fantasy? What was it?
Which one?
The Genesis, I think the guy's name
yes,
is. Yes,
yeah. Oh god. Yes. Oh fuck. They did use his face for something. They definitely did.
Oh,
Crisis Core. Crisis Core. Oh. They did.
Oh, go away.
He has Genesis and Crisis Core. Hi. Yeah. But Bino, if you need to leave, sorry, we're knee deep in nostalgia and cringe. But if you need to leave, I totally understand. You said you had a rated run. But have a lovely game. Hi everybody. Hi Raiders. We're having a short stream today because we're going to go visit Lala. Miss Lala's doing a face reveal on next competition, and we want to support her. So, but if you like my content, it's going to be weird, cringe, and lovely all at once.
What's the point of that light bulb? It doesn't make sense. What are they doing
there's
to
no
the
point
light bulb?
about that light bulb.
I hated it. I hate this video. I hate it, and it leaves bad memories.
We're abuelos. Abuelos.
Put the E in abuelitas.
It's like a reality television show next competition.
There's a trailer. There's a trailer for it.
There is a trailer.
I think you shared it. You shared it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. I did.
Look at those shoes. Those 90s, 2000 shoes that they don't make anymore.
They don't make those anymore.
Nobody likes them.
Well, because they hurt the shit out of your feet. That's why.
Yep. You ended up with that weird line across your foot.
Oh, see all those flashing lights? I'm so sorry.
Here, pull it down. Pull it down. No one should have to suffer like I suffered.
I just put it right behind you the whole time.
No! I still remember the guy's name, too. And it's horrible because I sit here now and I go, why?
I slowly put it back behind the couch, like...
No!
That's where it lives. It lives right here.
No, you put it back down. Put it back down. Let it die.
Yeah. So that's happening in the background. Just FYI. There's so much happening. Oh my god. So yeah, that was the gacked video. That was the gacked video.
I'm giving you face.
All right, hold on. Let me.
Now we're gonna watch the Lala promo.
Yes, the Lala promo. Hold on one second. Let me grab it from. Actually, I can.
I feel like you'd be Baja Blast flavored. Like I'm looking at the teal. Thank you. And it's such a pretty teal. I love colors.
Whenever I fall, there's like Baja Blast colored looking stuff in. I call it Baja Blast in Hollow Knight because the water definitely looks like Baja Blast as well. Okay, hold on. Let's make sure that I get the right one. This is her trailer of what's happening. Hold on one second. Let me just. Come on. No, not gacked. Please, not that one. There we go. Here we go. Okay. And what's that? Minty to me? What's minty?
Minty?
What?
It's like, is it minty?
Oh, minty.
Fresh?
Okay, hold on one second.
Maybe it's minty with a hint of thyme. Minty.
Thyme. Okay. Could you hear? Oh shoot! Could you guys not hear the gacked music?
They didn't need to hear it. It's okay, Gabi.
You didn't hear it at all?
No! Don't do it to me, Gabi. Don't do it.
I'm so sad. We heard it. You did. Oh, you could. Okay. Well, why is this one working? Hold on. The whole time I was there, but very quiet. Oh shoot. Okay, that was my fault. Hold on. I gotta adjust this screen because I want you to hear Miss Lala. Hold on.
I'm safe.
You're safe. I'm not gonna torture you any longer. I just have to. I have to be.
These eyes. They see things.
Very true. Where's the Chrome audio?
Gabi, if I get to meet you for the first time, I'm gonna dress up and just be Elle on your dresser, and I'm just gonna
Please.
stand.
Please and thank you. Please and
I'll
thank
play
you.
Vanilla for you.
I trust you. I trust you. That's how much I trust you. Oh, well, you don't hear it anymore because I'm adjusting it. Hopefully you don't. Okay, now will it work? Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to see if you hear. Yep. Okay, good. Okay. Here we go. And then it's Miss Lala. Less scary is that it's Miss Lala.
Here it is. Oh.
Here we go. As they should. Okay, and it will be live, not right now, but it will be live in an hour? No, 30 minutes? 30 minutes?
30 minutes.
Yes, in 30 minutes. So we're getting ready for that. We want to raid into Lala.
She worked her butt off. Her community picked these costumes, right?
Yes, her community,
Yeah.
she picked her costumes. Wait, did I miss Vanilla by Cactus? You did, ZT. You did.
No, you didn't miss it, I promise.
Hold on one second.
When I was a young
There you go.
Gabi took me into the sea.
But yes, yeah, we were. So basically, Lala's gonna be on that today in an hour, and so we're kind of like doing a countdown of when we can raid because we want to watch that. So that's why I went live early because I was so excited. I was too excited. Hold on, now I have to fix what I just did. God damn it.
I'm so excited for. So if you don't know, the winner gets, what is it, 10,000?
I think. I'm not sure.
Listen, 10,000. That's car payments. That's rent.
Yeah.
That's housing
That's so
stuff,
much. That's living in the city. That's just
exactly.
You know, like it will help Lala do all the things that she's doing so much better because she'll be able to exist. So I want you guys to root the shit out of her when we go over there. We're hyping her up. We're hyping our bestie up. We love her so much.
She's been working so hard. Like,
yeah. So we're so excited. We're so excited for her.
Oh, Gabi, I got another story to tell you.
Yes, please. Please. I would love to hear it. I was thinking about my stories just now. I was like, what story am I gonna tell next?
So, I'm going to tell you the story from when I discovered Yowie.
Are you just saying Yowie funny?
Yes, I am. Yowie.
Are you saying Yowie funny?
Listen, I didn't know it had a real title to it. I was just into it. So I was watching. This was in circa 6th grade, Cartoon Network, Gundam Wing. Okay?
I'll do it after this, Meta.
It was Gundam Wing.
Gundam Wing! Oh, hell yeah.
I would go to fanfiction.net and look up Gundam Wing stories. And I didn't write. I hated Relina. I hate Relina Peacecraft. I hate her. And I didn't like her with Hero.
Okay.
Well, who better to substitute Relina than Duo?
Truth.
And I didn't know what a lemon story was. I didn't know why they were giving these stories fruit
Lemons.
titles. And then I realized, mind you, 6th grade. In 6th grade, I was young. I was innocent. And I'm over here, and I was like, oh, look at this Gundam Wing story. Now, what I had to do was, I always had to make sure offline cookies were enabled, because my mom would time me for the internet. So I would go and read and download and make sure they processed full on the page as many fan fictions as I could. And then I'll never forget, it was like this alternate universe story where Hero was a vampire and he was using Duo as his Capri Sun.
He was using him.
I was enamored. I was like, damn, that's hot. I like these two together. Well, my story started getting a bit more daring, Gabi.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then...
Yeah?
I didn't know, but my mom was checking my web online history. So all those stories I downloaded, my mom read them.
Oh!
And if I can tell you this, I am now 36, okay? And let me tell you, to this day, if I go to her house, she will not give me the internet password past midnight. Past 10 p.m., nope, not allowed on. I have to ask my mom for the internet password. She banned me from the internet. And she put our computer in the living room.
Oh my God!
And I never will forget when she sat me down and said, "Do you think this is okay?" And I go, "Well, I don't like the girl, and I think they're cute." And she just, I'll never remember. I will never forget just sitting at the edge of the bed, and she's sitting there with printouts of these stories, and she's like, "Hero pressed his lips to Duo's neck, letting his teeth graze." And I was like, she's like, "You think God would love this?" And I go, "I mean, I do." And then my mom's like, "That's it. You're going to youth group."
She printed them out?
She printed them out. So now it's funny because to this day my mom won't give me the internet password. He's 70 years old, and I go visit, and she's like, "This is the password for today. You only get this for the next few hours. I unplug the router at night."
Oh my God, that was bad. Before AO3, they used to have Inuyasha.net as well. That used to be like just for Inuyasha fan fiction back in the day.
I liked some pairings in Inuyasha that many would find very controversial. Did you like a pairing in Inuyasha? Did you, Gabi?
I was very when I was a kid, I was very Inukag or Kogakag, but never Kikyo Inuyasha. I did read a Sesshomaru Kikyo once. That was insane.
Do you know my wife likes Sesshomaru Kagome?
Really? That's really? Out of left field. Wow.
I can't really talk though. I mean,
haven't you people ever heard of? Oh my God.
Listen, they probably should have shut the door on me a while ago.
I have to do an RR really quickly, but as Pudding Way from Final Fantasy XIV. So hold on one second. Hello. Aura. I hope you're having a good day with all this stuff going on right now. I really want some pudding. There you go. There's your RR.
That was too cute.
Pudding. Yeah, we're talking about what else? What other cringe shit can I tell you guys about? I had a lot of cringe shit. I did go to a convention, and I remember I had met a friend's younger brother, and he was about my age, and he was really cute. And I was having a really bad day because I had gone to the bathroom, and a lady around, like older than me, was like, "Can you hold this camera?" And I was for me while I go to the bathroom. And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I was really young. I might have been like 16. I'm gonna say 16. And so I'm holding the camera as carefully as I can. And she comes out of the bathroom and goes to grab it from me, and she presses a button, and the lens pops off as I'm giving it to her, and it falls to the ground and breaks. And she's like, this is a $200 lens, and gets so mad, starts screaming at her, at me. And I'm just standing there like, what do I do? And she goes outside and like tells her mom, who was outside, who could have held the camera, by the way, that I broke it and that I should pay for it and all of this stuff. And it like screaming at me. And I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm just crying. I'm in a Konohamaru costume. I was just, I just was like, "I'm really sorry. I didn't know." Like, I was in, like, I couldn't explain all I was trying to say. And the mom was like, "Hey, if she didn't want it to break, she should have given it to me. I'm so sorry that she's really like this. Here's my information if you want, but I don't think this is going to be a problem." And she was very cool about it because I was very young, but like I was terrified that they were going to try to contact and take my money that I had used for the weekend and stuff. Thankfully, nothing came out of it. and he comforted me, and that's actually like we got along. So I have like a cringe comic I found. I forgot all about this, but one of the art things in my art book was like him holding my hand while I walked around the convention while I was crying, and that's how we actually started a relationship that weekend, because he was like super kind to me because I was so depressed about it, and it worked, but and that was the one. Oh God, what was the other one? Oh, I met a guy and he was dressed as a Kingdom Hearts Halloween Town Sora, and he was so cute. And we hung out the whole weekend, and he gave me his Gaia Online hat, his plush hat, to take home to remember him by.
That's how you know it's serious.
And we started a long-term relationship, and then we met up at a Ren fair. And I got to kiss him in the maze, in the corn maze.
In a corn maze.
Yeah.
I bet after you left, it was a cream corn maze.
Oh no!
Oh,
Yes. Want to see my Keyblade collection? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The corn maze of all places. Yeah, we got lost, and it was like the perfect place. And we had a sloppy kiss. I had my sloppy kiss in there. No, he was not, Quentin. I was a youngin', maybe 17.
A young gob.
Yeah, back in my day. I had a lot of like really good interactions and like crazy interactions. I cosplayed Korra from Legend of Korra. Coffee was like that. That was amazing. Shut up. I had kids think that I was really Korra from Legend of Korra when the first season came out. And so I'd be walking to the convention and they'd like stop me for pictures and like would ask if they could be avatars one day. And then I'd be like, well, have you been eating your vegetables? Have you been drinking your milk? And they were like, wait, do I have to do that? And I was like, if you want to grow big and strong,
do I have to?
Do you want to? Do you participate in gym class? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, then you're gonna be okay. Make sure you do your stretches. You know, like, it's very cute. I liked dressing up. Even at the library, I would dress up. Like, I would dress up for May the 4th be with you. I would dress up as Princess Leia.
That's coming up, by the way.
Yeah. I would dress up as Princess Leia for kids.
I have another cringe story that has a picture.
Yes.
Let me find you this picture.
Yeah.
So I didn't know. So I used to work at a quite familiar electronics and stuff store. And what happens is when they're getting rid of their standees and stuff, you know, people who work there can say, hey, I call dibs. I'd like this. I want to take this home once we're done, you know, having it up. And I didn't know this, but my wife felt threatened by my Ray cutout.
Your Ray cutout?
Hold on, I'm gonna send you an image. So I did something to Ray. I sent it to her. And I remember, let me find this glorious picture that almost, you know, caused my wife to smack me with a chicken. But yeah, May the 4th be with you, and Revenge of the 5th are coming up, by the way.
I see that.
What are you doing for it?
Well, it's Sunday, so unfortunately I won't be streaming that day. But probably on the 2nd, I'll do something for it. I might play Star Wars, because last year and the year before that, I tried to play. What is it? The Jedi one. Last Jedi? No, what is it? The one with the red-haired guy. My brain is stopping. I'm so sorry. Fallen Order. Yes, thank you, Helen. Fallen Order. I don't have Survivor because I haven't finished it.
Fallen Order.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It like you can make it easier or harder or whatever, but it is fun. And I've played it a few times on stream. I just haven't finished it yet to play Survivor yet. But it's a good story. It's got a great story. And I do appreciate it a lot. It is like a Souls-like, yeah. It's good game. Amen. Potato of the devil, thank you for the follow. There's so many like stories. There's so many stories. There's so many things about like the past. And yeah, I have granny stories. But everybody thinks that like everybody tells me that I look like a teeny bopper all the time. Mod Cal to non-human species. Pine Porcupine, hi, welcome in. It's our lore, our deep, dark lore. You're learning the deep lore of me. You're learning the deep lore of me. I hope you like it. I hope you like my deep lore.
I found the picture. Brace yourself, Gabi.
I'm so ready. I'm ready. What? A teeny bopper? You ever heard of teeny bopper?
You never heard of teeny bopper?
It's because you're a teeny bopper. No, Met has not heard of it.
I'm about to show you.
Lost lore. It means you're a little kid. Everybody thinks you're youngin'.
Bopper is like 11, 12.
Yeah.
Right?
No, that's what 13. They used to call it. Yeah, everybody 13. Thinks that you're young. 13?
Here you go, Gabi.
It's what people used to say to you if they thought you were youngin'. Oh, that is Ray. That is indeed Ray.
You see what I attached to Ray?
Oh!
Now you see! Now,
I didn't see it. It was clear. It was clear. It was clear. I was like, oh, what's that?
Yeah. I gave Ray a secondary lightsaber.
Let's say a secondary lightsaber. A clear one, you might say. A clear Gabi, long boy.
Gabi,
a long
it
boy.
Glowed in the dark. It glowed in the dark. It glowed in the dark. But before, when the wife finally moved in, the wife's like, you gotta get rid of her. I love Ray.
I have a follow-up question. Did you use her?
There was...
You don't have to answer. You don't have to answer.
There was many a lonely night, Gabi, in the frozen tundras.
I think I understand your wife's hesitation.
Yeah. Wife came... Listen. Wife moved in. Wife said, you get rid of her right now. And I said, no! I love you, Ray. Ray, goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye, Ray.
I understand. Yeah.
See, chat. Gabi sees the picture.
I see the I definitely see the picture. I see the whole picture. The force is no longer with you. You used the force on Ray, definitely.
I did.
Oh my god. What is happening?
What is
happening? Yeah,
what is this? Is this a commercial?
I don't think it is. It shouldn't be.
No, that's a song. What song is that? What are we listening to?
Oh, it's Fat Lip, but with the intro. What?
I've never heard the intro.
I've never heard the intro of Fat Lip ever. Thank you for the follow. What? I've never heard the intro. Oh my god! Why does it go so long? Wait a minute.
Oh my god! What?
Okay, well, you don't need to listen to the whole thing. Hold on, I'm just going to the next one. Gee, why is it so long?
Why is it so long? Because the force was with it.
Oh my god.
I love you, Gabi.
I love you. Continues. The cringe always continues. Back in my day.
Back in
my day. I also loved, they always had a clearance rack in the back, and I would get some of the best things in that clearance rack. I got like a Wind Waker dress that is like made out of t-shirt material out of that.
What were they called? Were those called the skater dresses?
Yeah, like the skater dresses. Yeah, I have two Wind Waker dresses. One of them I bought full price that had like stained glass windows and like looked like a castle in the background. And then the other one the other one was just the Wind Waker like logo, but then the bottom half was black. And so like I actually kept them during my purge, and I was thinking about making them into like crop tops and stuff because I don't really wear dresses that much anymore. So like I was like, oh, I can make them into really cute like a crop top.
I used to wear dresses until like, so I'm a tomboy.
Yeah.
And I'd catch too much breezes from the way I sat, and I had to realize I can't wear dresses. I just can't. No, I'm not gonna wear shorts under them. I hate that. That just feels weird. I feel like I have an overgrown t-shirt on me. So I was like, but then I found leggings.
Oh, leggings will do it. Yeah.
And I actually would. So now I'll wear some of those with like leggings. And
that's a good idea.
That's right. I could sit how I want and not worry.
I could sit how I want. I could be who I want. I could do what I want.
You can't stop me.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I used to rip dresses like all the time. Like I'd climb things and do shit. My mom would be so mad.
I remember climbing trees. Did you ever climb trees, Gabi?
Yes, all the time. I one time found like a tree with an old tree house in it. And it was like, and I found like magazines and stuff from like the 70s inside of it because it was like falling apart. And so it was like finding like a ruin of an old kid like situation. It was really cool. Why does that keep happening? I wonder.
You see it, right? Wait, did you notice that with the couch? It keeps glitching out?
It keeps glitching out completely, which I don't know why it's doing.
I love how we both went quiet and we noticed the same thing.
Yeah, like what the hell? I wonder if it's
It's the inner dimensions. It's the time travel. That's what's happening.
I don't know if it's going like this, or is it... I'm trying to figure out what exactly is causing it. Is it this? Okay, wait. I'm just trying to find out what...
Whenever I fart, the couch changes color.
The couch changes. Hold on. I'm moving a few of the things because I have noticed that it keeps happening, and I don't know if it's...
Cranko says, hello.
I might have to take... I'm going to try to take the VC... the filter off of the couches and see if that stops it, because I don't know what the heck is happening. Cranko, hi! Hi, welcome in. Nope, still happened. I thought I saw something, right?
Yeah.
Why? The heck? Hold on. Nope, that just put me in front of it. Something's wrong with that couch.
Hold on. So I think the finals winner of the thing Miss Lala's in wins 75,000.
What?
Yeah, I'm looking at the bracket stuff. That's gonna listen.
That's way more.
We gotta root for her. We gotta root
the shit out of her.
That's
why we're gonna go. That is a whole
staycation where she can stay at home. And just
oh my god.
So man,
that's huge.
You're so angry. Feel so careless, so lost, confused again. Feel so cheap.
I have to figure out.
Faithful. I'm serenading you, Bobby.
No, please, thank you. Thank you. I love it. Thank you for the serenations. You know what I found when I was cleaning? I found a piece of like jewelry that I've never worn because
You got raided. Did
Where?
you? Am I blind?
Well, wait,
no.
when?
That's not
Who?
blinded. That's a lurk. Why am I like this? Bobby, throw me. I need more coffee.
You're already on my tail. I can throw you whatever. Hold on, let me put you up.
Listen, just
there.
Listen, I saw the lurk come up. I'm being beat up with my pencil.
There you go.
Listen,
there you go.
Gabi. So let me tell you how this worked. Me and Gabi both had to stream today, and Gabi is like, you know what? I'm gonna go early. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go late. I'm gonna go after Lala. And then Gabi is so sweet, and she's like, would you like to join me? And I was like, I need coffee.
I also did, and I'm glad that we both had that because we both woke up like, oh, we should hang out, we should support Lala, and then I fucking and then I was like, oh, I should go right now. I have to go make coffee. I only have 30 minutes. Oh shit! And I was like, you know what? Oh, thank you for the cheer. Thank you so much for the cheer. But freaking like. I don't know. I want to hang out with my friends. I was going to play Expedition 33 today, but I decided instead to do it tomorrow so that way I could support my friend because I want to like spend a lot of time in Expedition 33 and I don't want to like cut it off. So I'll do that tomorrow. And today I was like, you're always welcome. You want to just chill, hang out, talk shit, and then go. Today on stream, Cubby talks con horror stories to Kiddo, and Kiddo explains how her fixation with bats began with a good Christian Gundam wing Howie.
Yep. That's it. Summarized.
That is a good
Today,
summary. Today, a gob topic. Why is the couch glitching? I don't know why.
Every time I fart, it changes. Just
it changes. I don't know why.
I've reached the age where I can't handle dairy, but I'm gonna have it in my coffee. Okay, it's changing.
I don't understand. I'll try to find it.
That would be cute lore though. That Artistic said. Found a couch bug. Maybe you have a little glitch bug, like a little buggy.
A bug
that crawls around on the couch.
Just a little couch bug that goes back and forth and just disappears.
Oh my god. I remember this song. Sorry, it hit me.
I keep trying to like look. I've looked at all of the settings and I can't find it. So just FYI, if you see a little like glitch, I'm gonna fix it next time. Don't know why it's there. But yeah, fucking, I'm trying to think of all the other. Oh, right. Okay, I was Marie Kondoing and I found a piece of jewelry that I feel like because I didn't have facial jewelry in high school. I had it in college. So like it's one of the ones that wrap around. It's kind of like a spiral, but not a spiral. Like it looks, it like it's a circle, but it goes around and then under itself and has two balls and it's like bright yellow and blue with little gems on them. And it's like definitely from the early aughts. So I'm wondering if I found it because I'm the kind of person that would like pick up shit and keep it. And then I was like, one day I'm going to have a piercing that will use this, and then forgot it existed. And now I just found it again. And I found out that this is a type of piercing you can use on eyebrow piercings, nose piercings, lip piercings, ear piercings. And I was like, oh shit, well, if it fits, I'm going to obviously like wash the shit out of it because it's been in a drawer for God knows how long. But I'm going to probably test it out because I was like, oh shit, this might actually be really cute. I might use it as like a nose piercing or something. Did you ever just pick up stuff and like put it in like a jar of like random things that like made you happy, like marbles and things?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I picked up everything, even food. 5-second rule. Okay, my friends got to a point where they would slap my hands and say, "No, just no," and I was like, "But,"
yeah,
like, no,
yeah.
But yes, I actually. So we have a what do you call it? A metal detector.
Yes.
And most of the things we found are like, what do you call those things? Those croc gems, like the little croc things
yes,
you can put in your crocs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a collection of like 3 of them. one's a shark that says "Save the Water." Another is Chewbacca, and another is like this weird looking teddy bear.
Oh my god.
But yes, I like little treasures. Listen. Exactly. We're all just ravens and magpies.
I used to have like a water bottle in my car at college of like things that I found, either shiny rocks or little things that people had lost like that and were never going to find again. And then I would play, before it was behind a paywall, which I think is bullshit and you shouldn't pay for it because it used to be free, was geocaching. And you would like find treasures in them.
Geocaching!
I loved doing it. So I would take my water bottle of treasures, and I would exchange it for other people's treasures all the time.
Gabby, explain what geocaching is for those who don't know.
Oh,
explain,
okay. So basically, you would find coordinates, and you can also have an app of it too. And basically, you would try to find a cache of treasures that someone would hide in plain sight without anybody noticing. And you couldn't do it when anyone's around. You have to wait. Sometimes it's in the forest. Sometimes it was like hidden in streetlights. Sometimes it was in the library somewhere. And basically, they would give you hints to find it. And then if you found it, it. It was like a treasure hunt. And then you'd open it and you would sign your name, the date, and then you would leave something and take something. So there would be like a bunch of treasures inside. Sometimes there was like little cars from kids. There would be money in some of them. Like it used to be so many really fun ones. And then you would exchange it. So if you took $1, you would like put something worth it, you know?
And you'd sign a piece of paper with your initials sometimes.
Yeah, just to show that you had been there. And they recently, like I used to use the app and it used to be free and used to be able to do all this stuff. And then they put it all behind a paywall where there's only like 2 caches and the rest are behind a paywall. And I was like, well, that sucks. This used to be free. This used to be about going outside and like connecting with communities and stuff. Like I would go on vacations and then like try to find where people had been in the past, because geocaching has been like, even before apps, like geocaching happened like before then, where you would just get like coordinates on a website and try to find it yourself, you know? So like it was a really fun pastime too. And it's really sad that
I loved it. But people, it's sad because once again, people sadly, some people would find the cache and they would destroy it, or people would find the cache and take it, or
take
people
all
would
the
find
money.
the cache. Now the rule is if you take something.
Wait, my raid went off.
See what happened? It was my mentality. I zoomed that there because of the fake raid that I thought I saw.
Why did that happen now? That happened earlier.
Listen, it's just everything. It's delayed day.
What is happening?
Your notification was delayed.
Randonautica is still free? What's that? Is that same? Rated earlier, but I don't know why that. This scene is so broken. I'm gonna have to fix it.
It's okay, but this is why we test things out.
That's so true. Yeah, that's true. It's been a while. We're probably gonna have to go on a quick ad. I'm gonna send the ads now, so that way it won't stop us when we go to raid, because it probably.
Because actually, Gabi.
Yes.
Lala has on the timer 7 minutes.
Oh, so they're going early?
No, 7 minutes. We've yapped till noon. It's at noon.
Is it noon
minutes.
already? Oh shit! You're so right. Okay. Then we're gonna raid in. Oh my god, that was so fast. Okay, then never mind. We'll probably make it before then. Why test things when you can just be scuffed? That is me. So I want you guys to get so fucking hyped. This is our bestie. This is our ride or die. Okay,
our
Miss Lala.
1950s diner waitress serving it up in the 21st century.
Yes. So Miss Lala is on a competition called Next, and it is a reality kind of television show of streamers and like veteran streamers and new up and coming rising stars, and they're kind of going against each other, trying to get the chat hyped up and doing stuff. So there's going to be competitions where she needs people in the chat in her corner to vote and do things, you know? So I want you guys to be just as excited as you are with me. I want you guys to support the hell out of Miss Lala, because this is huge. If she wins, she can win a huge chunk of money that will help not only her streams, but her life. Okay?
Like real money, not bits. Real money. Like I think it says, because I'm watching the little thing, I think it said the finalist gets $75,000.
Yeah, so it's really important. That's insane. That's an insane amount. That's great. It takes you somewhere based on what you asked for. Like, take me somewhere mysterious or take me something cool. Oh, that's so cool. I'll have to look that up. Oh, Neil, that's great. Do we, the viewers, need to do anything? I think it's all voting in chat. So just being there and voting when they do say, like, here you're gonna vote after each of the people. That's how you support Miss Lala. That's how you support everybody. So just FYI, just being there in the chat and just voting when they ask you to vote and things like that. Obviously, vote for who you like. I'm not gonna tell you who to vote for or anything like that. But I think if you would like to support my friend, I want you to be there for Miss Lala. But but if you think another person is worthy of it too, I don't want to tell you not to do them, because they all seem like winners. They all seem great. But
I sent you that print screen real quick.
Okay, let me see. Let's see. Prize pool is $100,000. Oh my god. Part 1 winner is $10,000. So if she wins today, she'll get $10,000. If she wins
again, to the finals for this, yes.
Yeah, and so these are the semifinals, and then the finals winner wins $75,000.
So not only if she wins, she gets $10,000, but if she wins the overall against the next bracket, she can win $70,000. That's $85,000 for Miss Lala.
Yeah.
So and she's out on a limb today doing IRL. So you're not going to see a model. You're going to see her and her hard work and That's a big step for VTubers.
Yeah, she's going to be her flesh self. She's going to be a flesh tuber today. And so she's been working so hard to show off, you know, like who she is. And you're going to know it's Miss Lala. You've seen pictures, her
looks
hair.
like her model.
She looks exactly, she's gorgeous and she looks like her model. So I want you guys to be so supportive of her because you're not going to see a model. You're going to see a person. And that person is just gorgeous inside and out, has been in our corner forever. Like she was messaging me throughout my entire like hysterectomy. So was Kiddo Inaki, and like just making sure that I was okay and being a great, wonderful friend. So I really want you guys to support. We want to make this positive, fun, and I want you all to be on your best behavior, obviously, but I want you guys to support my friend because I love her so much and I think she deserves the world and she deserves this. She absolutely does. I'm gonna cry.
Oh, we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes on the clock. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna go right into that. Because they're going to go live in 3 minutes. I love you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow for Expedition 33. What are you doing? When are you streaming? Say it quickly while I get the raid ready.
Lala's done. So probably at like 3 p.m., 2 p.m. Central. Support me, Lala! Follow me! Subscribe!
I'm still trying to get it up. Hold on.
I can help you with that, baby.
Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks. Thank God. Oh, thank God. I needed someone to help me get it up. All right.
Dissemble.
Okay. Johnny's message the best. Let's go, Miss Lala. That one's perfect. That one's actually perfect. That's the raid message. Thank you guys so much. I know this one's shorter than normal, but tomorrow I'll make up for it. We'll be playing some slutty things. I hope you had fun. Did you have fun with Gob Topic?
I loved it.
Awesome. All right. Be safe. Have fun. Stay out of fucking trouble. And as always, good thigh. Good thigh, everybody.